Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Seoul Singers going up against the Stars. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Westberg makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Batting second, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Ball one and a pitch inside. All right, Singy, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
Well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in, Larry Walker. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the Singers, the Whales, and the Lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules.
Two out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Mad Max notches the K. Back at Busch Stadium, and today on the hill, Bob Gibson.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Joe Morgan now at the plate. And fouled off.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And that one fouled off. That
Ball,
misses
that's
the
outside.
zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
2 balls.
That one not
strike.
close, and it's 2-1. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game,
Edwin
the righty, Edwin
Diaz.
Diaz.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in, Johnny Bench. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Top of the second,
Leading
and
off
now
for the
Barry
Singers,
Larkin.
the
Chris, he
shortstop,
leads the way with the
Barry
best batting average on the
Larkin.
team. Max Scherzer goes to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next is the designated hitter, Willie McCovey. In there, and it's 0-1. That's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Next to hit, Torrey Hunter. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. And
Nope,
ball 1.
that's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Felix Bautista.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss at
0-2 is the count.
100 miles an hour. Ball 1
ball,
there.
2
I don't
strikes.
think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, and now it's 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Up and in, ball one. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Upstairs. And it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Here's Trout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Check on the runner. In the air, right side. Walker makes the catch. And there are two down.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Andres Munoz. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. The new pitcher in the game, Sean Jelly.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And now so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Bruce Sutter.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one hit to right. Brings it in. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gary Carter. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Rob Dibble.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So much rides on each and every at-bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I ran out of if he knows me, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a couple stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws, spitting 24 karat gold bars.